There we go, live. Hair wild as usual. Y'all know how it is, man. See if we can get some people in here to talk that shit today. Let's see what we got. Okay. Life, East Mode. We're gonna go East Mode first. We go Titanic. My people, what's the word, man? Let some people get in here. I like it. Asia Wiley, I see you up in here. What up, girl? St. Flacco, I see you. Cherish, happy Friday, man. It's Friday. This is like our first ever, we're going to call them town hall meetings, man. I've been slacking on my pimping, bro. I don't know if I like going live. I really don't know if I like going live yet. But I think it's the nature of the beast, man. Got to go live. Got to do what we got to do. Glasses, what's up? It's a couple things we're going to talk about today. First, man, how y'all feeling, man? I'm feeling good, bro. I've officially, I don't smoke no more. I don't drink. I'm on day. I'm only on day 2 or 3. I started on the 19th, so actually I'm on day 4. And I feel good. So actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, really the 5th day, I feel real good. I feel real good about it. Everything I thought I wanted to happen. He said Frosty the Snowman just dished you on his story for not reposting. Send that to me. What I do to Frosty, man? Frosty. Not the snow, girl. All right, let me see. I'm finna go to Frosty shit. See, man, I'm trying to come have fun. We supposed to talk about life. We supposed to talk about D-Smoke getting the key to the city. We supposed to talk about the mayor ending homelessness. All good topics. We're going to talk about the submarine, too, the submarine crash. But let's go to, let me see what Frosty talking about, man. What's his Instagram? Can somebody give me his Instagram? I don't see his, is he verified? What's his Instagram, man? Send me his thing. It's crazy how this is going. Let's go through this in live time, man. Frosty the Snowman. What's his thing? Somebody drop his thing for me, please. I come in peace, bro. I come in peace, man. Somebody send me his thing. We'll talk about it in a minute. Snowgerb. Bro, not verified or what? This can't be him. No, it's not him. I was starting off positive, man. Niggas bringing me the smoke. When y'all drop it, I'll look at it. I can't really look his thing up right now, so I'm going to have to check it out ever. But I see y'all talking about the snowman. Let's talk about the snowman, bro. I mean, not the snowman. This thing got me talking about the snowman. Let's talk about the submarine. So let me start off by this. The Titanic director said the news about the implosion did not come as a surprise. And if y'all don't know, the submarine that had been lost, they discovered that it imploded, meaning it blew the fuck up. Submarine blew up. And my thoughts is a little bit different. I think on Twitter it was funny just because niggas was making hella tweets. You know, Twitter's undefeated, but even just reading that news, and I hate to get deep, but I don't understand the concept of death, bro. I really don't. I really don't understand the concept of death. I don't understand it. It'll never sit with me. And to know that somebody was here and just popped and is gone is completely I can't wrap my mind around that concept. You know what I mean? And so before we get into these jokes, I just want to say rest in peace to those people. I think it was 5 people that lost their lives. And that's just sad, man. I could never imagine any of my family dying. I could never imagine me dying, you know what I mean? But it's, as I get older, death is something that I think about constantly, which is crazy, but I still haven't been able to wrap my mind around it. With that being said, why in the world would these niggas get on a boat to travel to the Titanic That this boat crashed and did not survive. Like, how many ever years ago? And you niggas decided to go to the same exact spot where like hundreds of people died before? That shit is crazy. And it's some YT people shit. Let's be honest. All white people on that boat. You know what I'm saying? I love my white people, but come on, y'all. The shit just didn't make no sense, bro. Let's be real. The controller was a video game controller, some shit that I'm hearing. It just didn't make no sense, bro. And I don't know, man. I can't call it. I see a lot of people saying that they think they fake their deaths. I don't know why you would fake your death. I don't know why you would fake your death. That's what I do. 2 hours down into the earth. Nigga, you go 2 hours down. They said the shit is like 4,000 miles or something like that. You know that's from like here to like a whole different state? Underwater? Niggas is playing, bro. I can't call it. I can't call it. I am heartbroken that it's just like these niggas died, but at the same time, it's like, bro, it's a reason the Titanic did not make it across. Like, why are you niggas playing games, bro? And there's been several accounts. She said, for the insurance money when you rich. They billionaires, though. Why would a billionaire fake his death for more money? Money's important. It's not that important. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not finna fake my death, bro. And I'm a prominent CEO. I'm not finna fake my death. I'm not finna fake my death. I don't think I would fake my death. Would y'all fake your death for like 200 mil? I don't think I would do that. Said they're not dead. They're living in an underwater villa eating shrimp. Them folks is gone. I'm sorry. Them folks is gone like a motherfucker. Them folks is gone, bro. Ain't nobody send me. Okay, I see Frosty thing. Let me look at Frosty thing. Yeah, but I really don't think that they faked their death. I'm gonna be honest. Frosty does. Frosty, why you doing this to me, man? Why you doing this to me, Frosty? No result. I think he blocked me, man. I'm gonna have to go to a different account. And he blocked me? Or us? I'm sorry, he didn't block me. He blocked the game. That's crazy. That's a mess. No bodies. And so, yeah, them folks is gone, bro. I ain't gonna lie, them folks is gone. I'm sitting here trying to look for Frosty shit. I don't see it though, y'all. But again, as far as the submarine goes, man, y'all just gotta stop doing shit like that, bro. Y'all gotta stop doing shit like that, bro. Them folks is gone. I'll fake my death for somebody trying to kill me. Somebody said Tupac faked their death. Tupac did not fake his death, bro. Y'all gotta stop that shit, bro. Death is real. Niggas is not just out here faking their death. You know how hard it is to fake your death? If you a CEO and a billionaire, bro, there's no way. There's no way. Them folks, I'm not even trying to be funny. Them folks is gone, bro. And they got a whole ass, they got families, man. Them folks is gone. Okay, I see my boy. Frosty does X. No, man. Let's see what we got here. All right, let me see. Let me turn the volume up. See what we can hear, man. Let's see what we can hear, y'all. I don't see it, y'all. Goddamn, I think I need some help. I just rolled 10 grams in the back where I think I need some help. Goddamn, I think I need some help. Hell no, I don't need no help. I'ma smoke that shit to myself. Y'all don't see it, y'all. Y'all lying, man. Frosty ain't said nothing about Suburban, bro. Unless it's gone. Yeah, no, I don't see nothing, y'all. I can't even take y'all word for it, bro. He ain't say nothing about Suburban. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that. Not to Suburban. Not to Suburban. Y'all had me hype. I thought we had some more exposure, bro. Let me see. I'm gonna look at one more thing. Let me see if this is it. Cause I would really love to break this down. Like, and I'm gonna go off topic, but a lot of people do not show Suburban love, bro. Like on the internet, people do not like Suburban. When I'm in person, people show me love. They be like, yo, I fuck with you. And it really be niggas too. Like a lot of niggas, I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of y'all favorite rappers, like I'm not gonna say no names, but a lot of y'all favorite rappers DM me and like really just be on some weird type of time because I don't post them as if that's like some sort of obligation. And it's weird. We don't even really post music like that, which is strange. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got Tyler the Creator showed us some love. Lauren London used to follow us. She unfollowed us because I posted something disrespectful, I guess. But yeah, we just trying to keep the peace, man. We just trying to keep the peace, bro. That's it. And I guess as we get bigger, like, not everybody is going to fuck with us. Not everybody's going to rock with what we doing. But what I will say is we come with love. And that's it. We just spreading love. And we just trying to, like, inspire the minds of the people. That's all we want to do. That's all I want to do. That's all Craig want to do. That's all Luna want. Anybody that's associated with us, we just want to spread love. You know what I'm saying? But on some LA shit, you're going to get these jokes, too. We're going to talk shit on some LA shit. You're going to get cracked on. You're going to get joked on. I'm going to get joked. Everybody going to get joked on. But it's fun. It's love. It's inspiring. You know what I'm saying? We like women. We like successful people. We like getting money. You know what I'm saying? We move with integrity. So anybody that got anything to say, you know, it's always an open forum and we could always have that conversation. But moving into something more positive, my boy D Smoke, he got the key to the city in Inglewood, man. I'm not a huge D Smoke fan. I've actually never heard any music from D Smoke, but I am from Inglewood. And so him getting the key to the city, I'm going to be honest. First thing I thought when I heard D Smoke got the key to the city, I was like, nigga, why I don't got a key to the city? I want a key to the city. I'm a little selfish, as y'all know. So, you know, that was my first thought. But he said something along the lines that he couldn't be more honored, you know what I'm saying? Talking about black growth. And so I'm all for it, bro. I know Issa Rae was the first person to get one. Shout out Issa. D Smoke the second. Hopefully Scottie's the third. I would love to get a key to the city. I low-key feel like I deserve a key to the city. Maybe I got to help the kids or something like that. But I would love to get a key to the city, man. I think I just got to do more. I think D Smoke, like, he was a teacher at one point. You know what I'm saying? And so I think he does do a lot for the community. From what I understand, he's not like one of those, like, he's not like a quote-unquote rapper, right? With like rapper chains and shit like that. He's more like on that J. Cole, I'm saying, educate, lift the people type shit. He on the shit Suburban's on. That's it. That's it. He said niggas don't believe you from the city. I'm from the city. Like, what do y'all want from me, bro? The crazy thing is, I'm the one who started the Where's Scottie From? I started it. It was a marketing ploy. I started that. And now y'all just running with it. It's cool though. I like it. Like, we was at LA function. Everywhere I go, people be like, yo, I fuck with you. You hard. What's up? But are you really from LA? It's like, yes, nigga, I'm really from LA. There's no way we could build this beautiful platform and not be from LA. You know what I mean? There's just no way. We're too, like, it's too ingrained. It's too true. It's too true to the culture for us not to really be from LA. But shout out to D Smoke, man. Shorty said he's bilingual. I didn't know that. I did not know that. And it's crazy. What language he speak? I'm pretty sure it's Spanish. It got to be Spanish. It's got to be Spanish. Are you from LA, born and raised? I am born and raised Los Angeles, California. Said, I believe it. What high school did you go to? See, I might be giving out too much information. I'm not telling you what high school I went to. And that's going to sound real iffy. But I'm not giving y'all my high school. Y'all can look it up, though. Oh, D Smoke was a Spanish teacher. That's crazy. I never knew that. Shout out D Smoke, man. Shout out D Smoke. D Smoke, send this to D Smoke. Tell him come chop it up with us, man. Said D Smoke is from Inglewood and speaks Spanish and English. How you don't know? Because I got my own life. I do not be looking at people's lives. Like, so we supposed to be doing these lives every week. I'm going to be consistent here on out, but I hate doing this because I don't care about, I really don't care about D Smoke getting the key to the city. I don't care about anything we're talking about today. I don't care about the submarine. I don't care about D Smoke. I don't care about ending homelessness by 2026. I don't care to respond to Snow Gerb. I don't care to do any of these things. Scottie just wants to make money and drive nice cars. That's all I want to do in my life. You know what I'm saying? But this is a necessary evil. The team is forcing me to do this. So I got to come out here and do it. But yeah, I don't be watching these people's lives, man. I could give two shits about anybody's life. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to these people. Anybody that's doing great things, I love it. But I don't be just like, I'm not a consumer like that. You know what I mean? Nah, I really don't care, bro. I really do not care. He said you don't care for real. Nah, I think it's dope. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you get a key to the city. That's inspiring. But y'all gonna come to know I'm a very selfish person. Like, I'm a very selfish person. Like, I seen D Smoke get a topic or get a key to the city. It's like, I want one. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It is what it is. The next topic we got, homelessness by 2026, man. So Mayor Karen Bass, she says she wants to end homelessness by 2026. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't think that that's possible. I don't think that that's possible. I really don't think that that's possible. You the only child. I'm not the only child. But Karen Bass, man, she said her intent is to really bring an end to street homelessness. The streets should not be a place where fellow citizens die. Although shelters and housings will be necessary, we cannot accept that death on our streets is the norm. I didn't know the homelessness was dying like that. I'm going to be honest with you. Homelessness, death, Los Angeles. I'm going to check the death rates for Los Angeles homelessness. I didn't know they was dying like that. I'm going to be honest with you. Maybe that's a no-brainer, but did not know that. Okay, so 2019, 1,289 people experienced homelessness died. This number increased to 1,800 in 2020. Damn, and it increased to 2,200 in 2021. Okay, that's actually kind of sad. That's actually, she said, well, you don't care. That's actually really sad. That's heartbreaking. I didn't know that. I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of assumed, or like the notion is that these people want to be homeless. You know what I mean? And so that's just not doing my research. I just looked that up. But not doing my research, I always thought like, yo, these people are choosing to necessarily be homeless. Obviously, there are cases where people are not choosing. But the overall sentiment in my brain was like, these people are choosing to be that way. You know, and I kind of think it's a mindset thing at the end of the day. But I ain't going to make y'all hate me today. I'm going to keep the love today. Give my real opinions on it. My question to y'all is, what do y'all think could help the homelessness? Especially in a 3-year window? There's nothing you can do to end homelessness. The homelessness are the people that do experiments on. That's a wild take. So I know motherfuckers who work 2 jobs and got a side hustle and still can't make it in LA. Got to pick up that pound or start scamming to make it out. It depends on what kind of jobs they're working. Not everybody chooses to be homeless. There are a lot of veterans that are homeless. I'm not going to say homelessness is a choice. But what I will say is I'm a strong believer in mindset, and I'm a strong believer in the human will, the will to succeed, right? And so with that being said, I know that there's things that, you know, can happen that are uncontrollable. But I'm going to tell you something for sure. Scottie will never be homeless. And I'm not even going to knock on wood. I will never be homeless. Why? Because I have a mindset that will not allow me to be homeless. It's just not going to happen. It will never happen because of who I am in my mind. It will never happen. And if it does happen, it won't be for long. You know what I mean? It's just not going to happen. I'm sorry. Like, it just won't happen. And so I do have sympathy for things that take place and like things in life that transpire and you know, who knows? Like who knows? The world is crazy. Who knows? But at the end of the day, my message is, it really comes down to a mindset. You know what I mean? It really comes down to a mental state. And I can kind of, I'm not gonna say I agree, but when people always say like homelessness is a mental illness, I don't know if that's true. But I do think that a mental state is the cure to homelessness, you know what I'm saying? Or can be. Because at the end of the day, like, I feel like you should be able to, you can pull yourselves up by your bootstraps, you know what I mean? So he said, so I'm assuming you own that home, your niggas be having help. Okay, whether I own the home or not, either way, the home can be lost. A home can be lost, anything can be lost, fires, tragedies, you know what I mean? Not paying for it, it can be lost. Regardless, if you take this roof away from my hand, if you take this roof from me, I'm gonna go find another roof. He said, you sound real young saying what you're saying. Come up and let's talk about it, man. I don't think I sound real, and maybe I do sound young. I also just think that he said you need some more life experience. Come up, let's talk about it, man. You don't know what I've been through. You know what I've been through. And to that point, you made me think. And like I said, even if you do become homeless, or if I became homeless, I would not stay homeless. And that's my overall point. Like, there's people that go into homelessness and stay in homelessness. And I think that's a mindset. Point blank, period. I think that's a mindset. I don't care none of y'all talking about that victim mindset that y'all got. To me, that's a victim mindset. Like, the thought of me becoming homeless, that doesn't even compute in my mind. Yes, it's possible, right? Anything is possible. But for y'all sitting here like, oh yeah, like, basically what y'all telling me is y'all could be homeless. That's what you telling me. And if that's what you is on, then that's your life. I'm not on that. I don't go into the game thinking I'm going to lose. I don't go into the game thinking I can lose. I go into the game thinking I'm the best that there ever was. I'm the best that there ever was. That's how I go into the game. And so I use that to transfer it to the homeless situation where it's like, yo, I'm not going to think that I could go homeless. Can I go homeless? Yes. I could also die today, but I'm not going to be walking around like, yo, I'm going to die. That's it. He said, be humble. That's it. It can happen to anybody. It can happen to anybody, but it's not going to happen to me. And that's my mindset. You know what I mean? And to me, if we talking just pure life, you got to be confident. You know what I mean? You got to be a little crazy to succeed. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying I can't be homeless. I'm not saying that. And if I did, my mind state instantly changes. You get what I mean? So case example. Right now, I will never be homeless. Never. That's a mind state. Ever. Let's say I'm using the mindset you guys got. Let's say I do go homeless. Guess what my mind state is once I'm homeless? I'm finna get my ass out of homelessness because I don't belong here. It's a mind state, and it's the ability to adapt to what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But while the problem is not here, I'm not going to be living in that problem. Do you understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? You're not hearing me. It's a switch, and you gotta be able to adapt and move with your mind. You know what I mean? And that's all it is. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you can't be homeless. I'm not saying. Well, yeah, I'm not even gonna say that about myself. I just can't do it, y'all. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I would not say that until that happens. And then once it happens, like I said, the mindset changes. And then it's like, okay, the mindset changes to the confidence of getting out of it, right? For instance, there are a plethora of opportunities, programs, shelters, and many other things that will help assist you. One of our partners at SBRBN helps in assisting with homelessness. Okay? One of our partners, Noah's Foundation, helps in assisting people with homelessness. And so knowing that when you're in that homeless situation, your mind state should be, I don't belong here. Let me use every tool and avenue I can to get out of it, right? Just like right now, I'm not in it. I'm going to use every tool and avenue that I can to not go there. You know what I mean? And so let me stop you there. Then programs BS for real. See, again, that's a mind state. Look at you. If you were homeless, so Shorty said, and this is with all respect, Shorty, but Shorty said, yo, let me stop you right there. The programs are BS. Can a homeless person have that mind state? Is that a mind state that a homeless person should have? Or should they have the mind state of, I'm going to go to every program until I'm out? And that's my point. It's a mind state. You talking about they barely help. Most people are homeless because they have no help. So I'm going to take barely help over no help. It's a mind state. You got to be able to scrape and use every single resource that you have at your disposal. And that only comes from having the mindset of where you're going to go or where you're not going to go. Not saying that it can't happen. Again, I could get in a car and get in a car accident, right? But my mind state is not that of a car accident because, or that leads me to do things that won't lead me to get in a car accident. Point blank period. Point blank period. He said you sounding young. People tell me that my whole life, bro. Before I started Suburban, they told me I was young. You sound young. You can't just create a platform that's LA based, but based on the black community and build and reach millions of people. I was told that. Guess what? I did it. Guess what? I did it. I study niggas like P. Diddy. You know what I'm saying? So when Diddy said, my life don't work like that, I felt that. You know what I'm saying? So those are the people I'm talking to. If the message don't reach you, the message don't reach you, and that's fine. But I look up to people like Diddy. When something go down, they said, we can't do this. Diddy said, my life don't work like that. So that's what I'm on. You know what I mean? I'm on forcing this shit to happen. Point blank period. You know what I mean? And we could always agree to disagree. Like, it's all love at the end of the day. But y'all, I can't let y'all not finna put homelessness on me. And I advise you not to let anybody put homelessness on you. That's crazy. Like, if somebody like, yo, you could be homeless. You're like, yeah, I could be homeless. No, nigga, I could never be homeless. Never. And if I do go homeless, I'm going to get myself out of it. Like, what are y'all talking about? That's crazy. All right, they said, and they did, but don't listen enough to us. They need to listen to the homeless people more. It's homeless kids with effed up parents, man. That's a fact. That's a fact. But even to that point, you know, and I understand that there's kids, nobody putting it on you, just saying be humble. I am humble. I'm super humble. You know what I mean? I come off brodacious. I come off whatever, but I'm a super humble person. But again, let's use the scenario of like you were born into homelessness, right? Let's use that scenario. Let's say you were born, your parents were homeless, you're homeless, right? Those kids are growing up in a homeless environment. And so what do you think their mental state is of? It's of homelessness. And so their mentality, if not guided the correct way, will lead them to continue to be homeless. Now, if by miraculous or some miracle, one of the kids is born in homelessness, but he's inspired or he sees something that sparks his mind to understand that that's not where he has to be, I believe that he will then go do things that will lead him to leave homelessness. It may not happen, but that is the cure. That's the only way you're going to make it out of it. That's the only way you're going to make it out of it. Just because you're born homeless doesn't mean you keep that mentality. So listen to what I just said. Unless something happens that sparks the mind that lets him know he can get out, he will never get out. That's my point. It's my whole point. Said, nope, stop blaming the parents because sometimes the kids, da-da-da-da. I get you. I know people from South LA who have been to San Pedro beaches or heard of them. I don't know what that means. A lot of people have help. Some people don't. It's like a trust fund. Some niggas don't really got to get it out the mud. That's true. Getting it out the mud don't got nothing to do with your mind state, bro. I grew up with homelessness. My mentality was to get out of that. You're right. And to bad, I don't know how to pronounce your thing. I'm going to call you My because I see it right there. My, I believe the only reason why you was able to make it out of that situation is because your mind state. My homegirl, Brittany, who runs Noah's Foundation. I love her to death. She was homeless at one point. Don't kill me for that. She made it out because she had a kid. Her son, named Noah, who the foundation is named after, it led to her mind state and her ability to get her out of there. You know what I'm saying? Said you look like a privileged Carson or Ladera kid. Loud and wrong, my brother. I'm not from either of those cities. Am I privileged? Yes, God blessed me with a beautiful mind. I didn't get much else but a beautiful mind. That's what God blessed me with, and that's why I'm privileged. And that's why I want you to understand, brother. I was blessed with a mind state, a mindset. I was blessed with the privilege to believe in myself. God body. That's how I'm coming, man. I can't play with y'all on this, bro. I can't. And I want everybody to adopt that mind state. Not saying that you're untouchable, but you got to be confident, man. You got to believe in yourself. We black men, we leaders. Forget being black men. We men, we leaders. We got to believe in ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We got to believe we above certain things. Point blank, period. We have to believe we're above certain things. Stop playing victim and mindset. That's it. That's it. He said, give us a hint. All right, I'll tell you. So I went to a school called Frederick Douglass in Los Angeles. That's a charter school, very small school. That's the school I went to. So y'all go look at it. It's no longer existing. So I'm from Carson, and yes, we're privileged. Yeah, I don't like when people try to use that privilege thing as like it's bad. Like, oh, you're privileged. Like, I guess. I guess. I don't know what that means, bro. Like, I struggle just like everybody else. I struggle, bro. I remember having to warm up water to take a bath. I remember that. I vividly remember that, bro. I remember making multiple trips back and forth to the bathtub, warming water up in a plastic tub and putting it in the bathtub and then taking a shower in it. I remember that, bro. I also remember moving in a house like this with a nice lawn and Asian neighbors. But you know why we was able to move to this place like this? Because of the mindset, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Also, and because y'all taking me there, everybody, I want y'all to understand something. Y'all are in America. Everybody on this thing right now, I'm assuming it's in America. So for you to, privilege is subjective, okay? You could be from South Central. You could be homeless in America. Or you could be homeless in Baghdad. Do you understand that? So this privilege thing that you preach is subjective. And it all comes down, well, I'm going to take it back every single time. It's mindset. It's a victim mindset. Because you could be homeless in LA and you could be like, damn, I'm homeless. Or you could be homeless in LA and be like, yo, at least I'm not homeless in another third world country where women don't have rights. You know what I'm saying? So you got to, the thing that you throwing my way, I don't understand. I don't agree with it. The thing that you throwing at me, I don't understand it and I don't agree with it. The privilege thing, I don't get. You know what I'm saying? Because Cash Out 90, where are you from? Drop your city in the chat. Drop your city in the chat. And I guarantee the city that you're from is not worse than any third world country. I guarantee you're not poorer than the kids in Africa. You're in America. You have a chance. You know what I mean? And that's where my mindset comes from, point blank, period. Y'all got me up here preaching, man. Y'all got me up here preaching. But I digress. What I will say is I don't think that homelessness will ever be cured in Los Angeles. I pray that Karen Bass could do that. You know what I mean? And I pray to God that she's able to pull that off. That would be beautiful. But I don't know if it's possible. That's it. I don't know if it's possible. Nah. Cash Out. Put your city in the chat, man. I want to know. I want to know what city you from, bro. Because you called me privileged because you said I'm from Carson. So I want to know how your privilege. I want you to understand your privilege is no better than the privilege in Africa, bro. That's all my point is. And that at the end of the day, no matter where you from, it all comes down to mindset. Because you could be born in $1 million. You could be a trust fund baby, but if your mind ain't right, you're not going to keep it up. And that's my whole message, and that's what I stand for. That's my message, and that's what I stand from. You know what I'm saying? And as a aspiring leader the people that follow me, that's kind of what I want them to be on. Anybody that follows Suburban, that's what I want them to be on. I know it's a lot of jokes and it's a lot of content, but I want people to come to this page and get your jokes, but I want you to also understand that the same mind state that keeps us down is the same mindset that keeps all my homies from LA from saying, yo, I'm not going to Beverly Hills because I don't know them niggas. When them niggas in Beverly Hills is making $1 million plays, you know what I'm saying? I want niggas from where we from to get off the block and go to Wally's. Anybody in this chat ever been to Wally's? Anybody in this chat? I just came from a Rolls Royce event in Westlake. And it's like, yo, I look around and I'm like, yo, I need more of my LA brothers to be here so they can see what's out here. But it starts with mindset. You know what I'm saying? We can't be in our hoods talking about I'm not going over there because I don't know them niggas. Where them niggas from? Nah, bro, it's a mind state, bro. It's money out here, dude. It's a lot of money out here. Forget the money. It's connections out here. It's people out here. It's love out here. You know what I'm saying? It's relationships out here that'll change your life. And that's important to me. You know what I mean? And I've been on a self journey to like learn what my purpose is in this life. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ask how old I am. I'm 27 years old. And it took me a long time to get to this space. You know what I'm saying? So I've struggled with that. So now when young man calling me arrogant, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I'm arrogant because it took me a long time to learn this. You know what I'm saying? It took me a long time to get what I need to be preaching. So yeah, I'm a preach it with both feet on the ground and I'm not moving for nobody. Because I know that this is what I need to be showing y'all because I've seen it. You know, that's why we started Suburban. I went to Morehouse College in Atlanta. My cousin made it to the NFL. I was able to get outside the city and see some things. I saw people with money. You know what I mean? I came from warming up water. You know what I mean? I came from my mom's calling the light place with a sound like the baby is in there because she wanted them to turn the lights on. I seen that. And then I was able to go to Morehouse and I was able to see some things, bro. And so now that I come back and I see my niggas in LA and they was on the same stuff, my mindset is, yo, all we need to do is see it. Because I saw it and it changed my life. It changed my mind state. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I stand for. That's what we stand for. So, yeah, y'all got me sweating in here, bro. Don't get me started, man. Y'all got me sweating in here. But at the end of the day, I love all of y'all. I appreciate all of y'all for supporting us. We just trying to push a message, man. You know what I mean? Gully said, you're right. Because when I was your age, I was hanging out in Bel Air and Hollywood where the money was. Exactly, bro. But your mind got to take you there. If you're not looking for it, you're not going to see it. If we're not looking for the right things, we're not going to see it. And it's important that we see these things, man. These things is very important. Jamaican X Boogie said we need to chop it up. Let's chop it up, King. We need to be arrogant sometimes to build self-esteem. Yeah, I didn't just... And I'm not arrogant, y'all. Like, I done took the personality test. You know what I'm saying? Eric Thomas personality test. I done did all of that. You know what I mean? And I realized... You know they say, like, you... the way you see yourself is not how other people see yourself. You know what I mean? And so I realized how it comes off to me is a lot less softer than how it may come off to other people. Like, people often think I'm mad. They think I'm yelling. They think I'm, like, arrogant. And it's not that. It's more of a passion. And it's more of just a belief in myself, bro. I just believe in me. That's it. I just believe in me. But I say all that to say, I don't think it's possible for Karen Bass to end homelessness by 2026. I don't think it's possible to end homelessness, period. To me, I think that they're trying to clean the streets up because the 2026 Olympics are coming. And I think there's another, what else is coming in 2026? Event 2026. I'm gonna look it up real quick. 2026, Los Angeles. Los Angeles. 2026. Something else. Okay, so yeah. I think the Olympics is coming in 2026 and the FIFA World Cup. And I think that's why they're starting to clean up the streets. Oh, 28, my bad. 28, my bad. So 2026 FIFA World Cup, 2028, the Olympics is coming. I think that's why they're trying to clean it all up. But, you know, at the end of the day, who knows? Somebody said, why people think you're a colorist? So, I don't know if people think I'm a colorist, but whenever I post women on a page, or we as a team, people just never satisfied. You know what I mean? And it's not fair. It's all perspective at the end of the day. And I'm glad you asked that because I want to clear it up. We posted a thread of LA women yesterday. I posted it personally. I don't always post our things personally, but I posted that one personally. I went to Twitter. I saw it. I screenshotted it. I skipped through a few, screenshotted it. I chose Gina Views. She's brown. Shout out Gina Views. I chose a bunch of other women, whatever. And in my mind, I knew that this would happen. But the reason I don't respect it when you guys kick it to me, because I always post black women, right? And if I post a brown woman, you only post brown women. If I post a light-skinned woman, it's definitely, they're like, oh, it's no chocolate, right? I didn't post no big women. I didn't post no Asian women. I didn't post no Hispanic women. I didn't post any trans women. And so it becomes a game of like, who you gonna make happy, right? Because if I threw a trans woman up there, a lot of y'all in there will be like, whoa, that's not a woman, right? But who are you to say that? It's all a perspective at the end of the day. And so that's why I don't pay that too much mind. People are going to talk. People are going to always be unhappy. And that's fine. I'm fine with that. The position we're taking in the game, you can't make everybody happy. But I can try to, have fun with the content. It's never that serious to me. I'm not like promoting light-skinned women over anybody else. But the truth is, I posted all black women. Black women are not the only women in LA. You know what I mean? And Hispanic women did not have such an uproar, you know what I mean? So y'all, I hope that y'all get what I'm trying to say, but it is what it is. Like, y'all gonna always be unhappy, bro. There's no way to make the internet happy. No way. Cause y'all be sick if I posted a trans woman up there. You know what I mean? So it'd be like, y'all not really fair. You know what I mean? And I'm a person who's like, I just kind of do me. And whoever's with it is with it. And I'm always open for a conversation and I always want to talk. And that's it. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all, man. So y'all can drop the colorist narrative. Drop the colorist narrative. And if anybody say something, you send them this video. Yes, they would have jumped in and have a fit on trans women. Absolutely. Absolutely they would have. I tried to, at least. Asia Wiley or Asia Noel, I tried to bring you up just now.
Hey, Scottie.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much, just in Hawaii.
Okay, I like that. LA to Hawaii, I'm not mad at it. Talk to me, what's going on?
Nothing much, honestly. I just wanted to come on here and wish you a good morning. I'm out here with Taya. Taya, say hi.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, we fighting for our lives.
I'm finna kick you off, because I thought you had something to say about the live, but...
I wanted to say I like what you're doing and keep going with your town halls and talking about important topics. I think it's great.
Appreciate you. All love, man.
You're
Have
welcome. Bye.
Peace. LA to Hawaii, man. LA to Hawaii. LA to Hawaii. Church. All right. I think that's all I got, guys. Y'all made me sweat out my damn thing. We've been on for 45 minutes. Any other topics I need to get on to? SBRBNLA.com. Oh, I want to mention, every topic that we talked about today is on SBRBNLA.com. It's on SBRBNLA.com. I know a lot of y'all interact with our Instagram, but we have an editorial, meaning we have a newsletter and we have articles on every news story that we write. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's important. I don't know anybody that's Black that's doing this like we doing it. And so I really would appreciate if y'all tap into those, because we're giving out a lot of good information on those things. We're giving out a lot of good information on those. You know what I mean? We're giving insight. We're doing interviews on there. And so please go support the editorial. It'll be huge. As we grow out of our editorial phase, meaning our newsletter and our articles, we'll slowly start to branch into more audio video, which is why we're doing this now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do maybe go through the summer with, actually, I'll tell y'all because y'all, well, this is going on YouTube anyway, but we're gonna be launching our podcast on August, and so in August, I should say, and so we're excited for that. We got a lot of dope stuff coming, man. We just want to keep inspiring the people. It's really about education. It's really about the nonsense, you know what I'm saying? Because we joke and have fun. It's about the money, and it's about prosperity at the end of the day. So that's all we're here to do, y'all. And again, these is going to be LA town hall meetings or suburban town hall meetings always, to where we want to build a space where the community can come up, talk about topics in LA, talk about topics outside of LA, come give y'all opinions. Like the girl Asia came up, you know, I want that. I want more of y'all to come up and interact with us. You know what I'm saying? Say your piece. We building this for the community, not just for us. You know what I'm saying? This is not a broadcasting thing for me to come talk shit about mindset. I want y'all to come up and let's talk about LA stuff. You know, so we happen to go there today, but I would love to talk more about, you know, how y'all feel. So I got some LA trivia for you to see if you're really from the land. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm down to do it. I'm a fail. I'm a fail, bro. I'm not good at a lot of things. I'm good at one thing. I'm good at two things. I'm good at speaking, and I'm good at marketing. Those is what I'm good at. You ask me trivia, I don't know what's going on, man. I don't listen to music like that. I'm not a producer. I'm not a consumer. I'm a producer. I don't watch TV. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't really, you know, if I'm out, it's because it's a play involved. Like, I'm very focused on building and continuing my mission. And so that's where my life is. But again, I'm being honest. Again, I'm finna get out of here, man. DJ Head said, how would I market you? How would I market DJ Head? How would I market DJ Head? I want to see from DJ Head specifically. I'm speaking to DJ Head. He said, how would I market him? DJ Head, if I was you, I would be doing a lot more shorts, YouTube shorts, Instagram reels, TikToks, and I would be doing a lot of those different integrations if I were you. DJ Head is a very marketable person. What he stands for is very marketable. And so I would just be putting you in very short form content that has the ability to go extremely viral. That's going to lead back to what you guys got going over at Homegrown Radio. And actually, let me stop and say something real quick, because Homegrown Radio actually has an editorial. And I said earlier, I said no one's doing it like us. They have an editorial, and they're actually doing it very, very well. So I do want to give that credit. But yeah, if I was you, Head, I would just be doing hella shorts. You know what I mean? Hella shorts. Be on TikTok, 30, 45-second videos of you integrating with different brands. Do something with Amazon Music. What it looks like, I don't know. We'd have to just put it out and see what it is. But I would be doing hella YouTube shorts. Hella. And I don't mean like cutting your interviews into shorts. I mean doing like these little skit type things that correlate, is that the word? Correlate with what you already got going. So when I think of DJ Head, I think of LA. I think of leadership. I think of comedy. I think of I think a mindset. I think a mindset. And so those are the things I would continue to speak on. Your stuff would go super viral, and it would just lead back to your long form, which would lead back to products, which would make you a mega millionaire if you're not already a mega millionaire. So that'll be my thing for DJ Head, man. But yeah, town hall meeting number 1. Appreciate all of y'all. Y'all got me sweating in here today. Love y'all, man. We out. See y'all next Friday.